Hello everyone, this is coadb.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we are going to discuss several different coats of arms in the Lambert family. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy and ancestral research services at our website. Please visit the link in the description. The first Lambert coat of arms is blazoned Gules, a chevron between three lambs, passant, argent. It was borne by the Lambert family of Owlton or Owlton, who descended from John Lambert, born around the year 1200 AD, son of Edward. And we know there was a Thomas William Lambert, who was the standard bearer for King Richard II. Next is a similar coat of arms with two lobsters' claws in the crest, each holding a fish. I was unable to determine the armature for this one. If you know, please let us know in the comments. Next, we have a coat of arms that was granted to Thomas Lambert of Stockton in County Durham, England, around the year 1615. Next, a coat of arms that has a sphinx, passant, guardant, or holding a rose in the crest. These arms were borne by the Lambarts of Calton in Craven, as well as the Lamberts of Buckingham and Buckingham and Hall and Owlton in County Yorkshire. Very similar coat of arms borne by the Lambarts of Skipton. Henry Lambert was Lord of Skipton in the 12th century, and Nicholas Lambert was Lord of Skipton in the 14th century. I also have here that it was granted to Thomas Lambert of Pinchbeck in County Lincolnshire in 1603. Next, a coat of arms featuring a tree with a greyhound currant, Gules. This belonged to the Lambert baronetcy of London, a title in the baronetage of Great Britain that was created in 1771 for John Lambert, a French-born merchant who had settled in England. He was a director of the South Sea Company and was created a baronet for supplying the treasury with loans. And here we see a list of the baronets through the 20th century. Next, an ancient coat of arms for the Lambert family, Gules, 3 cinquefoils pierced argent. The arms was borne by the Lambarts of Calton Hall in Yorkshire. Of this branch was Major General John Lambert, born 1619. Also borne by the Lamberts of Castle Lambert, who descended from Thomas Lambert, Esquire, son of Walter of Cragclare, who claimed descent from the above branch. It was also borne by the Lamberts of Liston Hall or Leiston Hall in County Essex, with Richard Lambert, Esquire, a surgeon born in 1807, the son of Walter of Castle Lambert, County Galway. And here we see Liston or Leiston Hall. Next, a similar coat of arms granted to Daniel Lambert of St. Olave on Hart Street in London and of Banstead in County Surrey, granted or confirmed in 1737. Coat of arms borne by Daniel Lambert, Esquire of Surrey, the Lord Mayor of London in 1741, and son of Daniel Lambert. Next, a coat of arms confirmed to Alexander Clendinning Lambert, Esquire, of Brook Hill and of Congo Abbey in County Mayo, Ireland, who lived in the 19th century, and to the descendants of his grandfather, Francis Lambert, sheriff of said county. And here we see the likeness of Francis on the left and his descendant Alexander on the right. Here we see an old photograph of Brook Hill, the residence of Mr. Lambert, it says. Next, Gules a chevron between three fleur-de-lis or. I was unable to find the armature for this one. If you know, please let us know in the comments. Next, a coat of arms that belonged to a family who descended from Edmund Lambert of Maiden Bradley in County Wiltshire, who married a daughter of the Minshull family and had grandsons Edmund and great-grandsons Nicholas Lambert, grocer and mayor of London in 1532, Gilbert Lambert of Mark Hall in Essex, and Richard Lambert of Denton. Next, a coat of arms granted to James Lambert, Esquire of Brixton in County Surrey. He inherited the estate from his uncle, William Lambert, Esquire of Ludgate Hill. This coat of arms belonged to a family who descended from Richard Lambert of Calton in County Lincolnshire, a gentleman who had grandsons Richard Lambert, Alderman of London, and John Lambert, citizen grocer of London. A similar coat of arms. We know Edmund Lambert sat in the House of Commons. He was born in 1666. And Richard Lambert, Esquire of Calton, purchased the estate of Boynton in 1572. Here we see an oil painting of the wife of Edmund Lambert. Not sure of her name. And here we see a picture of Boynton Manor. And lastly, there are more. Born by Henry Lambert, Esquire, born 1786, of Carnag, Wexford, Ireland, Member of Parliament, who descended from the Lambert family of Ballyshire. And this was granted in 1683, I believe, to Colonel Patrick Lambert, Esquire, of Dunmayne House in New Ross, County Wexford, who owned nearly 7,500 acres of land. If you enjoyed this video and would like to discover who your ancestors were and find out whether or not they owned a coat of arms, please visit us at coadb.com. Thank you very much.